Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killerrodan. So I'll be uploading something from my original channel because as promised I do want to keep up uploading stuff on here, obviously. I will post a link down below for my second channel, of course, where I'll be talking about movies and such and whatnot. And yes, obviously, I'm still uploading movie reviews, of course. Even though a lot of it's on my other channel, I still want to do it here at some point, whenever the chance, I guess. But anyway, if anyone wants to see my movie reviews, it will be on my second channel. The link for it will be posted down below. Anywho, so of course I will post the link down below for Air Force as well. He'll be definitely more frequent with game uploads, if that's your cup of tea, that is. So anyway, so here's another Dragon Age thing, I guess you could say. So I guess why not? Just might as well just do it, have some fun. And thanks to anybody for tuning in, obviously. I do appreciate it, of course. Like usual, these types of videos tend to be long. I made a lot of long videos anyway, so it's whatever, I suppose. So yeah, again, thanks for anyone for tuning in. And it's going to be one of those types of games that's really dialogue heavy. Of course, no surprise there. Anyway, without further ado, let's just get into it, shall we? So here we go, I suppose. Anywho, whatever. So we used to start over there. I guess a bit of a thing, I guess. Of course, Dragon Age has its own lore, of course, with quite a bit of stuff and whatnot. And yes, it does rely on that to some extent. All 4 games that were released, just throwing it out there. So yeah, I'm saying.
The
So if you haven't really
teaches
catched
us
up, really, but
that it is the hubris of men which brought
anyway.
the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. The Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness and prevail. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all. Generations, your family, the Kuzlans, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True, though we both had less grey in our hair then, and we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pop, I didn't see you there. Hal, you remember my daughter?
I see she's become a lovely young woman. Pleased to see you again, my dear.
And a quick reminder, I will post a link down below for my second channel, and elf as well, folks, for whomever's watching. So here we go.
Oh no, I left them in Amaranthine, well away from the fighting in the south. They do send their best wishes. My son Thomas asked after you. Perhaps I should bring him with me next time.
Well, that was something alright. Just, okay, sure.
As you get older, those years make less difference. A lesson often hard won.
I doubt she'll be receptive, Hal. My fierce girl has her own mind these days. Make her bless her heart.
No doubt because you've trained her as a warrior. How unique.
At any rate, Pop, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
Of course, this is going to be one of those games that what you do here, what you said, we have an effect on the rest of the game. It's one of those type of stuff.
I'm certain you'd more than prove yourself, but I am not willing to deal with your mother if you join the war. She'd kill me if I let you go. She's already twisted into knots about Fergus and me going.
Know anyone ahead of time if anyone wants to play this for themselves.
I know your mother, and she.
I mean, just assume you haven't done it already.
This is no needless task. I ask you to take a great responsibility. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away, yes? There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
Age isn't popular enough franchise. Some people do enjoy it, so there's that.
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall, Tyrn Kuzland.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
The franchise does have its moments, so I guess I can't complain too much.
They are the heroes of legend, who ended the Blights and saved us all. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow Wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your daughter is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is my daughter we're talking about.
And yes, obviously the fact it has an expanded lore does help in a lot of ways. I mean, what works for this is fine, I suppose. Nothing wrong with that, really. I don't see why not. It's like a very fantasy thing. Oh yeah.
That discussion is closed.
You did just finish saying that Grey Wardens are heroes, old friend.
I've not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone?
I do realize that the fantasy genre is actually really popular among gaming, so that's fine, I suppose.
And don't strain my patience. In the meantime, find Fergus and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me.
Fantasy genre does have a sort of appeal to it when it comes to gaming, so yeah, it's hard to argue that when you think about it.
Upstairs in his chambers, no doubt, spending some last moments with his wife and my grandson. Be a good lass and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
I mean, yes, gaming does have that certain charm to it where you can actually use this medium to explore lots of fantasy-styled elements. Yeah, it's just it can be really useful in this genre. It really excels in that genre, folks. Gaming, I mean, because there's so much you can do. There's so much you can do when it comes to gaming being a part of the fantasy world. So it's not really that surprising that this series has gained a fan base over the years and whatnot. I'm just throwing it out there, so I'm just saying. But anyway, but yes, it's definitely a good way to expand upon a lot of stuff. Using imagination, of course. I mean, at least I think so. At least I do think so anyway.
Good evening, my lady.
But yeah, just... I mean, I don't see why not. You can actually use this to your advantage when it comes to type of things.
Good evening,
I mean, you can always argue that every medium has its strengths and weaknesses, which they do. But I gotta definitely say that the fantasy genre can actually be really well done here, folks. Okay, here we go. Well, at least I think so anyway. At least I think so. But yeah, let's go through here.
Oh, my lady, we were just,
But yeah, absolutely. I do think the fantasy genre is rich and expansive enough for gaming, allowing advanced...
Well, the treasury's safe.
I guess a lot
I'm
of
not even sure why the
opportunities for storytelling, world building, character development, and whatnot when you think about it. At least I think so anyway. At least I do think so. So here we go. But yes, there's a lot of creative freedom.
Appreciate that, my lady. Thank you.
A lot of creative freedom when you think about it. So there's that.
Thank you for your lenience, my lady.
Yeah. Because the fantasy genre allows for limitless creativity, you can actually have some kind of a way to invent new words, races, magical systems, and lore without being constrained to reality. I mean, you could make it realistic in some ways, but I'm just saying that. You may not be as restricting, I guess, in some ways, so there's that.
There you are.
Oh, yeah.
Your mother told me the Terran had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt.
So yeah, like I said, I can understand the appeal when it comes to this kind of a thing. Oh, definitely. Oh, yeah.
Pardon my abruptness, my lady. It's simply that I've been looking everywhere for you. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again, and is threatening to leave.
This game will get pretty violent, folks, just let you know right now.
No matter how the maids try to keep him out, he always finds a way in. You know these Mabari hounds. He'll listen to his mistress, but anyone else risks having an arm bitten off.
I mean, it may not be the most violent thing ever, but it does get pretty, I guess, serious in sort of segments throughout the series of games, moments in the games, I guess. And yeah, again, nothing graphic or anything, but still, I'm just letting you know ahead of time. Anyway, I'm moving on from that shit. Here we go.
Your mother insists that you take care of this now. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we? Just follow the yelling. When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it.
So as I said, folks, yeah, there's definitely a chance for having some kind of diverse characters. This genre does support a variety of different character archetypes, such as wizards, warriors, rogues, and many more, I guess, erotic beings, such as elves,
mistress, it won't let
dragons, and
if I can't get into that larder, I'll skin
goblins and
both of you
such.
useless elves. I
This
swear
variety does
it.
allow
Calm down, good woman.
this variety does allow
You
to
and
encourage
you,
players
your bloody mongrel
to create,
keeps getting into my larder.
fun,
That beast
unique
should be put
characters
down.
with this distinctive motivations and whatnot. So that's good.
Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
Yeah, just continue on with this kind of a thing. Woo! Ah, shit. What's going on over here? Oh, yeah. Hey, doggy. Little doggy.
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
I was never a dog person, really, but I do have a soft spot for animals, though. Like, oh, yeah. Hello, doggy. Oh, ain't that precious? How do you do? Oh. Can you pet the animal? Let's pet the animal, shall we? Oh. Aren't you happy? Oh.
He does seem like he's trying to tell you something. Wait. Did you hear that?
Creatures ahead!
Oh, shit, okay. Okay, let's go through here.
As you say.
But of course, given the genre, of course there's gonna be some epic quest. The fantasy settings are perfect for these grand adventures. You have gaming. The storyline's kind of crafts this epic quest involving the classic tropes of saving the world, exploring ancient ruins,
must have chased
or
them in through
battling
their
powerful
holes.
foes.
Looks like he
We can't
wasn't
encourage
raiding the larder
the
after all.
players for this thrilling narratives and whatnot.
Those were rats from the Kokari Wilds. Best not
At
to
least I
tell
think
Nan.
so.
She's upset enough as it is.
Yeah.
But seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way.
Shut
I'm
up.
to prepare for the arrival of more of the Isle's men.
Whatever, mates. I guess, whatever. Alright then. Okay. So there's that, I reckon. So there's that, I reckon. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Go to this shit.
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
Yeah, whatever, guess. Blah, 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 blah. Whatever. Whatever. Yeah.
Rats? Not the large grey ones.
They'll rip you to shreds, they will!
See, now you've gone and scared the servants. I expect those filthy things are dead.
Whatever, mate. Fuck ever. Holy shit. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Oh, don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms.
Yeah, it's been a good while since I've uploaded anything Dragon Age on this channel.
Here then. Take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog. Thank you, my lady. Now we can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
Oh, so that's kind of a thing, though. I wasn't really planning to return to this franchise at all. So, doing this right here was a bit on a random thing. It was really random. And by the way, folks, in case anyone is wondering, Empress is going to play more Dragon Age on his channel as well. He's going to be uploading more of the new game on his channel. So, for anyone that's watching, if anyone's interested in that, I will post a link down below. And like I said earlier, in the description box for his channel, if anyone's interested, he will eventually get to the new one, sooner or later.
And my dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is my lovely daughter. I take it by the presence of that troublesome hound of yours that the situation in the kitchen is handled?
Anywho, so there you go, I suppose. Anyway, so yeah, returning to this, which is at random, really, folks. It was just completely random. Yeah, it's been a good while. It's been a long while since anything Dragon Age uploaded on this channel or the other one.
You've always had a way with her.
Okay.
Darling, you remember Lady Landra, Ban Lawrence's wife?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon.
Yeah, the continuity would be a little off, folks. Just throwing it out there. Yeah, it's much because of the fact it's been uploaded out of order.
You're too kind, dear girl.
I know.
Didn't I spend half the salon
That's kind of
trying
fucked
to
up on my
convince
part,
you
I
to
know.
marry my son?
And made a very poor case for it, I might add.
You remember my son, Dyron. He's not married yet either.
Don't listen to her. It's good to see you again, milady. You're looking as beautiful as ever.
If anyone wants to just watch this series of videos and my the Dragon Age Inquisition videos that's been uploaded on this channel for like years ago, you see why.
And this is my lady-in-waiting.
As if anyone
Iona.
wants to see.
Do say something, dear.
I'm
It is
saying.
a great pleasure, my lady. You are as pretty as your mother describes.
And she says that after seeing you whacking stuffed men in the courtyard, sweating like a mule.
Your daughter's prowess with the blade is most impressive.
I was quite the battle maiden myself in my day. But I think it was the softer arts that helped me land a husband.
Whatever the case is, thank you for looking, folks. Thank you very much for looking. I do appreciate it, of course. and whatnot. So thank anybody for having a watch here. Oh, definitely. Oh, yeah. Much appreciated.
All evidence to the contrary.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
Okay.
Good evening, your ladyship.
Yeah, it's just that continuity's a bit fucked here, so I'm just letting everyone know ahead of time. But anyway, yeah, this kind of genre, the fantasy stuff, obviously have a rich lore and history. Fantasy words can often come with lots of great history and myths, giving these games
say goodbye to Fergus while you have the chance.
material to build an expansive backstories and quests to feel
Yes,
significant, I guess.
You haven't got it into your head that you want to be recruited. There's enough here at the castle to occupy you. I don't need you off chasing danger like your brother.
There we go. So yeah, there's so much you can do here. There's so much you can do, definitely. That's for sure.
As do I.
Shit.
Your father and brother are marching off to fight Maker knows what. All the assurances in the world don't comfort me. But it wouldn't help for us to take up arms and follow. Fergus and your father have their duty and we have ours.
Alright then, here we go. Oh yeah.
If he's not out with his men, probably upstairs with Oriana.
Yeah, kick ass. So here we go with the shit.
I love you, my darling girl.
Woo!
You know that, don't you?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, here we go.
Indeed.
Woo.
I turned around and here you are, a fine woman in your own right. But that doesn't mean I have to like it. Go do what you must then. I will see you soon.
Alrighty then, definitely. Oh yeah, here we go, oh yeah.
You should say goodbye to Fergus while you have the chance.
Okay.
I will see you soon.
Whatever, mate. Yeah, but like I was saying, folks, there's a whole bit with magic and technology. The presence of magic does allow these types of games to introduce unique mechanics and problem-solving in creative ways. Magical elements can be woven into plot somehow, providing some kind of interesting twists or consequences. And assuming you want to do that kind of a thing, so it depends on the writing. Yes, of course. Even though it's a game, but you do need writing, some good writing in the game anyway. I'm just saying, though. I'm just saying. Okay.
Is there really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
That sword, Oren. And I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little sister to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well.
As I said, folks, it's going to be very dialogue heavy. Very, very dialogue heavy. So I'm just saying, for those people who are pretty impatient in a lot of ways. So there's that, I reckon.
He is as mortal as anyone, despite his refusal to believe.
Now, love, no need to be grim.
Okay. God damn it. These people, so many people gotta talk to, holy shit. Oh yeah.
Then the Owl's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards. Well, I'd better get underway. So many Darkspawn to behead, so little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
Not the game. I do care about having a good story, though. You know, I don't care what medium this is. I'm just saying. And maybe just me, I guess, but whatever. Yeah.
The Maker sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Fergus, you would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Oren. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Bryce, Maker's breath. It's like living with a pair of small boys. Thankfully, I have a daughter.
I'll miss you, Mother dear. You'll take care of her, sister, won't you?
Okay. Let's do this shit. That's for sure. Alright then. Oh yeah.
Oh, good. How thrilling to know I'm so well taken care of.
Enough. Enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
Yeah, like I was saying, folks, this genre could allow a lot of creative stuff in there, like more dilemmas and choices, which yes, this game does rely in. And fantasy settings often incorporate themes of good versus evil, which of course can lead to complex more dilemmas. And this kinds of games can present players with choices
Sent to bed early,
that could probably challenge their own characters' values.
A warm
prompt
bed doesn't sound so bad now, come to think
deep
of it.
talk, as you say, discussions.
At any rate, I'll miss you.
Which again, this game does.
Take care of everyone, and be here when I get back.
I'm just saying, though. I'm just saying. Definitely. Of course, there's going to be the visual and narrative appeal, rich descriptions of fantasy locations, creatures, and battles can make the player's imagination go enhanced with their gaming and whatnot, if done properly. Okay. Got some skin already. Oh, what's the matter, little buddy? What's the matter? Why you all mad and shit? Where you barking at? What the hell are you barking at here? Okay, something's up.
My lady, help me! The castle is under attack!
Oh, they get violent. Okay, I guess what I do a thing here. Of course. No battle. But of course, there's a community and people can team up, of course, to play these kind of games, of course, if they like it. And fantasy games often encourage collaboration among players as they work together. There are all kind of challenges that builds a sense of teamwork and can lead into memorable moments and shared stories. That's great when you think about it. And the battle system isn't too bad here, though. The battle system isn't really too shabby here, folks. Don't typically say that. That's for sure. Yeah, I reckon. And yeah, that passability, that's another thing. Fantasy can mesh well with other genres like horror, mystery, or romance. And allowing this kind of games to pretty much create this unique campaigns that blend elements that surprise players if done properly.
Are you hurt?
There's also endless inspiration from classic literature and mythology to modern films and video games. There's a wealth of source to draw from. Of course, I can definitely say that.
So I
I'm drawing inspiration from plot lines, character arcs, and world building again.
Why would they attack us?
So yeah, this can be really well done if done properly.
Have you seen your father? He never came to bed. We must find him. I most certainly will not. I am no Orlesian wallflower. Give me a sword and I'll use it. Now let's go. little Oren! What manner of fiend slaughters innocents? Oh, I'll remember this day when Howard dies, screaming like the dog he is. Oh, poor Fergus. Let's go, I don't want to see this. We must go downstairs and find out what's happening. We must not exhaust our supplies. Take that! We must fight! Let us do it quickly! Kill them all myself! This will not fall to the likes of you! We must go downstairs and find out what's happening. Can you hear the fighting? Hal's men must be everywhere. My only grandchild is a ravaged corpse. What do I care about danger? The front gates. That's where your father must be. Listen, darling. We haven't much time. If we can't find your father, you must get out of here alive. Without you and Fergus, the entire Kusen line dies here. If Hal's men are inside, they must already control the castle. We must use the servants' entry in the larder to escape. Do you hear me? Then survive and visit vengeance upon him.